Hey guys, what's up? My name is Caitlin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you are here because today we're going to talk about a book that I am in the midst of reading. I'm almost done with it, but I am so freaking mind blown. I started reading this book on Wednesday, today is Saturday, and I haven't read it yet today, but I spent Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday reading this book and I'm almost done with it. And I want to share it with you because it has blown my mind and I am ready to help you expand your mind as well. And before we get into today's video, I just want to share that I have an online course called Ditch Self-Doubt that helps you be more confident in yourself, love yourself more, and stop letting doubt run your life. So I'm going to share all the information in the description down below so that way you can check it out. It has 9 exclusive tapping videos curated to help you be more confident, and I'm so excited about it. So anyways, this book, we're getting into it now. It is called The Emotion Code, and it is by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and it says how to release your trapped emotions for abundant health, love, and happiness. So I am really into personal development and also just personal exploration and just learning more about myself. And if you are not new to my channel, you know I have tons of tapping videos and I talk about reading 52 books in 2018 and basically just leveling up. And so this book literally teaches you how to release trapped emotions from your body. This book will teach you muscle testing techniques, and with muscle testing, you're literally asking your subconscious mind yes or no questions. And your subconscious mind has basically, it's almost like a video recorder that has recorded every single event of your life. And if we had access to every single event of our lives, we would be so overwhelmed if we could instantly remember every single detail. So oftentimes we just remember the important things that our conscious brain thinks is important, and then the rest is just stored in our subconscious mind. So we have our entire life stored in our subconscious mind, but consciously we're kind of just running on autopilot, letting our subconscious just do its thing, and then we think that we're in control. But we oftentimes have memories and stored trauma and all kinds of things in our subconscious mind that might be preventing us from living our best lives, having happy, healthy relationships, or whatever it might be. And for me, I have been on a journey I'm trying to grow my business, and I've had a lot of internal resistance and all these crazy wild beliefs, and it's okay, let me look at my limiting beliefs, let me tap on it, let me buy this course, let me look for the answers to help me move forward in my business. And I bought this book back in March, and it's been sitting on my bookshelf, and it had just been calling my name. Have you ever just had this nudge of hey, you need to check this thing out, you need to read this book, you need to talk to this person, you need to do this thing? And I couldn't really ignore it. It'd been every day in my morning pages, I sit in my chair, do my morning pages, and I look up, and this book, if this book had eyeballs, it was looking at me, telling me I need to read it. I'm okay. So anyways, so it teaches you muscle testing. And so you use muscle testing to uncover emotions, and then you're able to learn more about these emotions, and then you're able to fully release them from your body. And it could be from any time period in your life. And how we get trapped emotions is because when we're experiencing an emotion, if processing this emotion gets interrupted, it just kind of gets stuck. So then we're carrying around this emotion and we create beliefs and all these things around it, and it really prevents us from moving forward. So oftentimes we have trapped emotions in our body, and a lot of people, including me, have heart walls, where we have trapped emotions specifically guarding our heart to keep us safe. So it's oh, I experienced this painful emotion, and I never want to experience this again, and it's just kind of stuck here, preventing me from experiencing more painful emotions. And so through learning the emotion code, yesterday I released 3 trapped emotions from my body, and that was really powerful. And then from age 3, age 4, and age 6, I had 3 different trapped emotions from 3 different events. I probably have hundreds of trapped emotions, but I literally just started this book and I'm just learning it. So then after I released those 3 trapped emotions, I read on because I wasn't done reading it. It's like, okay, I read what I needed to read to begin implementing this technique. So then I learned about the heart wall, and I started working on that this morning. And I released 3 different emotions from my heart wall. And I don't know how many emotions are here. It's just gonna be like, okay, I cleared an emotion. Do I still have a heart wall? Yes or no? And and you have to release them one at a time. You cannot release every emotion all at once because we don't experience all of these emotions at once. We experience these emotions one at a time and they get stuck one at a time. So you have to chip them away one at a time. We can inherit emotions. So like passed down from like generations. Today I cleared, working on my heart wall for the first time today, I cleared anxiety in my heart wall that was literally from 14 generations ago. This stuff can be passed on. This is like true deep healing work. Like, it is intense, it is wild, it is incredible. And I'm so excited to see where I am in a month by clearing all this stuff. Like, this book will teach you how to like release trapped emotions out of your body, but also how to help others do the same. So, muscle testing. I fixed the angle so you could see my arm. My favorite muscle testing technique that they taught in this book, because they teach you like all kinds of different techniques based on like your own preference of what works best for you, what you like most. And my favorite one is like the 90-degree elbow. So my name is Caitlin, and if I press like my arm strength, if you test it, my name is Caitlin, that's a yes. If I say my name is John, my name is John, my arm doesn't stay locked into place. Like, my arm is weaker because it's a negative answer. Like, it's not true. My name is not John. But my name is Caitlin, my name's John. And it's not something that I'm doing on purpose. That's just asking my subconscious mind, saying a statement, is it true, yes or no? Like, my subconscious mind knows the truth. And when you think of like love, so love, unconditional love, my arm is solid. But if I say like hate, and negativity and hate, it's not solid. And it's really like a subtle change in your body, but you begin asking yourself like, oh, do I have any trapped emotions? Yes or no? Usually yes. And then it's like, oh, can we release one of these trapped emotions today? And then this book has 60 emotions. So basically there's 6 different rows, and then there's column A and column B. So column A just lists a bunch of emotions, and then column B also lists a bunch of emotions. And they're usually just negative emotions that tend to get stuck in our bodies and in our energy field. So once you determine that you have a trapped emotion in your body that you're ready and willing to release, it's like, okay, well, is it in column A or column B? It's split into 2 different columns. And then you're like, do you test for column A? And then it might say yes or no. Test for column B, yes or no. And it will be one or the other. And then you're like, okay, so then there's 6 rows. Is it, an even row or an odd row? And then that narrows it down. And then you can be like, okay, if it's even, row 2, row 4, or row 6. And then you go to wherever it takes you. So let's say column B, row 4. You would test for the individual emotions in that square. So it's like, okay, is it depression? Is it frustration? Is it indecisiveness? Is it panic? Is it take it for granted? And your body will literally tell you. And if you get no for all of those things, then you ask, okay, is this an inherited emotion? And retest for inherited depression, inherited frustration, inherited indecisiveness, whatever. And then it's like, okay, so I've discovered, what this emotion is. And then you'll ask your subconscious mind, like, okay, well, I'm 26. Okay, did this happen before I was 13? Yes or no? And then the time frame of like, okay, after half my age, like the first half of my life or the second half of my life. And then you narrow it down like, okay, did this happen before age 7, age 6, age 5, age 4, whatever. And then it'll tell you when you get to that age, like, oh, did it happen before this age? Yes or no? And if it's like, no, did it happen at this age? Then yes. And then from there, you can be like, okay, well, did this involve a family member? Did this involve, school? Did this involve home? Did this involve my siblings? And you can kind of gather up more information about it. You might have like a memory pop into your brain where you felt this certain way. And then eventually you'll gather up enough information where it's like, okay, do I need more information? No, we're ready to release this. And then you take a fridge magnet, or, I mean, that's usually what people have available. That's what I have available. It's over there. I'm not going to go get it right now. But you take a magnet and you just slide it over your head and neck. And then you do that 3 times with the intention of releasing this emotion. Like, magnets affect our energy field. They literally magnify your intention. It's all about your intention. It's like, okay, I intend to release this now. And it is so freaking cool. And I've now released 6 emotions, 3 from my body, 3 from my heart. And I'm on day 2 of trying out this new technique, the emotion code. And I just want to share it with all of you guys, because if you are interested in releasing trapped emotions from your body, mind, spirit, energy field, generational stuff, like opening up your heart, like whatever it might be, like, this book is for you. And this is not sponsored, I promise. I tried to do Amazon affiliates and I got denied for some reason. But anyways, the emotion code. I highly recommend this book if you are on a journey to heal yourself and release old emotions and truly be free from your past. Like, I do feel like for the longest time I've just carried all these rocks from my past on my shoulders, and that shit gets heavy. And I'm like, bro, how do I let this go? How do I release this? How do I actually move on with my life? How do I let go of all of the shit holding me back from building the business I want to build, from helping the people I want to help? The stuff preventing me from creating the dream life that I'm meant to have. It's like my epic life, like everyone's epic life that they want, it's literally an inside job, because you have to heal yourself. Usually we are our own biggest obstacles. And it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with me, but I still have this habit of holding on to the past, which is keeping me stuck. So once I let it go, then I'm going to be able to move forward. Like, sometimes, like, our emotions, trapped emotions, can manifest as physical problems. If you go to the doctor and they're like, we don't know what's wrong with you, then it could be a trapped emotion. Oftentimes, Western medicine is like, okay, we'll do all these physical tests. Oh, you look normal to me. And you're like, bro, I ain't normal. So then it could be emotional, like trapped emotions or stuff like that. I'll tell you, I'm not done with it. I am on page 235 out of 300. So I have about 70 pages left, and I'm going to finish it this weekend. But regardless, even though I'm not done with this book, it's like, bro, I think everyone needs to read this. And it's like, okay, between tapping and between this, like, I'm so freaking excited about life. I'm like, I'm ready to let go of my shit, move on with my life, and like, just be a freaking rock star. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to be a rock star. So with that, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble about this awesome book that I think everyone should buy. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being on a healing journey. Like, that's why I'm here to talk about this healing journey, to encourage you to be on your own healing journey, whatever that looks like for you. And of course, obviously take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I don't care. And that's all. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.